4th of July traditions. So first of all, there's the parade where we have our pinwheels and we're walking around these pinwheels that you're making now. And we would have like floats. Floats are cars that have big trailers on them, and you decorate them with different things. So, for example, my family in Minnesota has a construction business where they lay concrete. So they always have a float, and they drive through the streets, and they're all wearing their construction company clothing, and they have bags of candy, and they throw it out at people who are watching the parade. And there's loud music, and there's people who dance, and do you know hula hooping? Do you know what hula hooping is? It's like a big hoop, and you're like hula hooping? Yes. Hula hooping. So, you can hula hoop and walk, and like do cool tricks with the hula hoop. And so people do that during the parade too. And it's a lot of fun. And then usually there's a barbecue. What kind of foods do you eat at a barbecue? What kind of foods do you eat at a barbecue? Meat. Pretty much exclusively meat. For vegetarians like me, this is a difficult holiday. A lot of meat, but the classic 4th of July food is actually hot dogs. Has any of you ever tried a hot dog?
Yes.
Yes? What did you think? It's pretty weird. It's a weird food item. It's great for children. Or corn dogs too. Do you know what they are? Corn dog? No. Okay, a corn dog is different than a hot dog. They're similar, but they're not the same. A corn dog is like a hot dog, but then it's breaded and fried. Really, really weird food. But as a child, I loved these. As a child, they were my favorite. It's because I love ketchup, so I definitely love corn dogs. And then, of course, there's fireworks at the end of the day to celebrate. And usually the fireworks that we have are, they can't be very extravagant, but sometimes they still are. Like people will buy fireworks in Canada, where it's more legal, and then they bring them across the border and set off massive fireworks. And one year in my hometown, we had some kids, like some young people, maybe like 20 years old, and they went to this place called the Gorge. And the Gorge is a natural area. It's like a canyon where I live. And they set off fireworks. And this is 4th of July, right? This is 4th of July, the middle of the summer. There's a drought. And it's very, very hot. And so they set off fireworks in the Gorge and started a huge wildfire. Do you know what a wildfire is?
Yes.
So they set off one of the biggest wildfires that we have had in our region ever. And many, many, many trees were killed and other native plants. And it was all because this young 20-year-old guy was like, I'm gonna have a super cool 4th of July. I'm so American. And I'm going to set off giant fireworks. And it was really, really sad. But it also was frustrating because it could have happened to anyone. And it just was about, not learning about droughts and fires. So that's interesting. Finally, graduation. Okay, this is a great clip.